it's afternoon here, so we'll say good afternoon. And welcome to...
When's the night start?
When's the night start?
What time?
I would say like 6 p.m.
Well, it's 6:20, so it's not.
No. But you can't say good night, everyone. Welcome to On the DL. I'm D.
And will you say good evening?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to On the DL, where I'm D.
And I'm L. Really L-ing today.
Taking the L. Bit of a low key podcast, I would say.
The others have been real high key. Real up and about.
Luke's feeling a bit under the weather. Had a nice concert the other day that's really ruined him, from what I've heard.
Possibly. I'm sick from something, so that probably was it. But no, it was. We spoke about it a couple weeks ago, June. Really, really cool. Really, I got up close and personal, and yeah.
Was it the Forum, wasn't it?
No, it was at Billboard's 170 Russell.
Oh, was it?
So I've actually seen, that's where I've seen Yellow Wolf there as well. So I've seen a couple there. It is actually a good venue for like, concerts, like smaller things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good night.
I'm glad.
Yeah. He's really good live as well. Like brings good energy, and I don't know. We spoke about like the small intimate shows. The artists really have to put it on for the fans, and they appreciate the fans a lot more than I guess the bigger artists who are performing for hundreds of thousands. And I guess doesn't mean as much to them, but like for artists performing out of smaller venues, you see the faces kind of thing. And
it just feels more.
Yeah, so no, it was good.
Well, we had a nice stark contrast to concerts. I went and saw Coldplay on the weekend. That was honestly like, I can't say I'm the biggest Coldplay fan in the world. I won't pretend that I am. I know their major songs, nothing else. My, producer Zoe, who's not here today, sadly. So he's a very big Coldplay fan. So that's why I went. But it was honestly probably the best concert I've been to. Just like the energy, the vibes, everything they brought, like the show, like the showmanship of it all. Even if you're not a massive Coldplay fan, it was really good to be a part of. I think Chris Martin, who's the lead singer, he was very intimate with the crowd. As you said, like a lot of people, when they have the bigger venues, they don't care as much, but it's, he had genuine intentions of trying to bring everyone involved in it. There's one time where he was like, everyone, I've got one favour to ask you. This is the only time we're all going to be in the building together. I want, everyone to just put down your phones. Don't record it. Let's just have a moment where we're all together. So, it's like little things like that was really nice. Obviously, the day after they finished their Perth stuff, they announced they're going to the rest of Australia.
Are you going to go?
Melbourne. I think that if Zoe has anything to say about it, I definitely will be there.
I wouldn't mind going, to be honest. I'm probably the same as you. I don't really know a lot of their songs, but I know like the main ones. They're not really my type of music, but they come on like the radio or whatever, and you just that's a like nice song. There's probably songs I don't even know are Coldplay songs that they perform, and I'll be like, I know that song. So,
but they also had very good, I guess. I can't think of the word, but they had they had like bikes that people could pedal on outside, and like their dance floors had like the material. So like the more you stomp on it, it was like building energy for the night, like renewable energy for the other shows and stuff. So they're trying to be environmentally conscious and stuff as well, which is always good, especially on such a large scale like that.
And the thing you were saying about when they told you not to use your phone and stuff, the act, I forget, there was 2 acts before Larry June on Thursday. I can't remember what their names were, but they were just rappers and they were quite good.
Not good enough for you to remember their names, I guess.
Well, they're like really nobodies, but they're up and coming. But they brought really good energy, and especially the first one, he comes on and there was not a lot of people there yet, so it was quite hard for him. But he got it going, and by the end of his act, the crowd had built up a lot more, and then the second act come through. But he did a thing where he said to everyone, like, look to your left, look to your right, and say good day. Introduce yourself to the person next to you, and just like say have a good night, or like just bring that kind of connectivity to his. And I thought that was just really cool. I went solo, so I was like, I'm here with no one. But it was just, then you meet the person next to you, have a little 10-second, 15-second chat, and then you enjoy the show together. So I thought that was really cool as well.
Yeah, no, that's when I went to Amine at the start of last year at it was at the Forum. One of the opening acts did the same thing as well, and it's just a really good way to bring the crowd together before the main act comes out. I think it's a very good sort of play.
Yeah.
Amy Shark was one of the pre-acts for Coldplay, and it was the first night. And she did really well, but she like definitely seemed like it was you know what I mean? You could see her emotion of like how much it meant for her to be there. So it made it, you know, obviously it's the same with Amy Shark. I know her sort of main songs, but it was really good to just see her up there, really taking it in.
Yeah, very, very cool. So good, I guess, contrast of live shows, but
Yes.
we had a good time.
Exactly, and that's what
How was Perth?
How was Perth? It was very nice, very good weather.
I've never been. So.
Went running on the beach, which was really nice, very hilly. It was very intense runs, which was good.
Check out his Strava for all up-to-date
Make
stats.
sure you follow me on Strava. Do love a good Strava. It doesn't count if it's not on Strava, that's what we like to say.
Kudos.
Give us kudos. But also speaking of music, Drake dropping Scary Hours 4 on us randomly.
3.
Sorry?
3. Yeah.
I thought it was 4, but if it's 3, yeah.
Yeah, 3 not 4.
We can check. Obviously, there was a lot of rumours after he sort of dropped For All the Dogs that he was going to take some time off music.
Yeah, he wasn't happy, I don't think, with... it's not going to tell me here. It says Scary Hours edition.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was 3. I don't think he was happy with the reception he copped after For All the Dogs released. And I was probably a bit harsh on it at first, but it's grown on me a bit. There's still a lot of filler type songs on there that, he can cut. If he cut his, and it was the same with Certified Lover Boy. It was honestly, never mind. It was a bit different, but yes, I thought Certified Lover Boy, and then For All the Dogs, there was just. If you cut it by probably 5 songs, it ends up being a really solid album, but there's just a few filler songs which are clearly just there for streaming numbers, I guess. But I felt like he was very not happy about the reception he copped by certain individuals as well. And I was happy that he dropped this because this is the Drake that I love.
I was going to say, I want to hear your reaction because I know how you felt when you first... I guess listening to it.
Yeah, no, he went 6 for 6, so
there's not a miss on there, I would say.
And they're all a little bit different. What was the brother? What's that brother song called?
Stories of my brother, or for my brothers.
Yeah,
It's got to say stories about my brother.
Yeah, Stories About My Brother. The Shoe Fit's like probably the best too. You Broke My Heart, I love.
Oh yeah, I love the drop.
Anyone who's been through a bit of a heartbreak will enjoy that one.
Yeah.
Either Ways, I thought was pretty good. I still think First Person Shooter is a much better song.
I like the laid back vibe of Either Ways.
Either Ways, it's still like we got to appreciate him and Cole on a couple of tracks, really like back to back. And now they're doing a tour together. So unfortunately, not coming over to Australia, but hopefully one of them ends up over here because it's been a while.
Or both, even if that, if you want to come at the same time or separately, Drake, J. Cole, if you're listening to this, just know that On The DL will be there.
But yeah, Wickman as well, The Alchemist producing, which he's one of my favourite producers, does a lot of the producing for music, like the underground rappers that I listen to. And he's kind of, in the last couple of years, really gone from that underground producer to really popping into the mainstream.
Just see that Kevin De Bruyne, the Manchester City player, was one of the songwriters for that track. He was credited.
It was, and Kevin Durant was a producer,
I
think, as well. I don't know what he was doing, but so a good little thing by Drake, and we've been enjoying the 6 songs on there.
Oh yeah, it's been definitely very heavy in my rotation. I think there's been times where I've had Evil Ways or Shoe Fits or You Broke My Heart. I've had them on rotation. As we've talked about, I like to listen to songs over and over.
Yeah.
But it's been there definitely was wasn't a miss on that, I would say. Obviously, let us know what you think of it. Obviously, we're always open to interpretation, opinions. Don't know about you, but that's the thing about music. Anything really, everything's up for debate. No one's going to agree on everything.
There's some YouTube reviewer and Drake posted on his Instagram story. I don't know if you've seen that, but he's like asking, it might have been from For All the Dogs, not this one. And he's, what's that song? He's telling a story.
Just quickly get out the album.
Jason. You know that song where he mentioned Jason 3 times?
Yeah.
Like, and the reviewer's like, who is Jason? Who are these people? And, and Drake just played, it was just funny to watch. He's just saying, essentially, he's sick of Drake rapping about things that we don't know about.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, at the end of the day, it's his life.
Yeah.
Like, we're obviously not going to know, every little detail and every little person in his life. So that's where he cops a lot of, he can't win whatever he does. And that was, the song was Away From Home, which is one of the songs where he's actually rapping on all the dogs. So I was like, he cops all the crap for all the other songs, and then now he's rapping on a song and he's still copying it. So
Well, it's one of those things too. Everyone always says they want songs that are personal to the artist. And then you drop something that's personal to you and everyone's like, well, we need to know the full story on it. No, you don't. Sometimes it's out there to be out there for a reason. Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, how's training going for you this week?
Good.
Good.
Gym training. And
Of course. Yeah. Working out. Beanless got the new Drake in your rotation, your gym rotation?
Yeah, a couple of songs, I did 3 bench press sessions this week, which was unintentional, but somehow happened, and I'm really making some good progress on that. So I'll probably have to give it a rest this week and come back next week with a bit more.
Probably one of those things that you're making good progress on it that just made you feel good and you wanted to go back and do it.
Yeah. 6. I'm hitting my goal at the moment of the 5 to 6 sessions a week.
Yeah.
Back running regularly, at least a couple a week, and I did 12k yesterday, which felt really good. Just keep pushing towards the end of the year and hopefully get the half marathon under the belt, either in December or possibly early Jan. See how I feel. That's where I'm at the moment. How about you?
Yeah, I got out on the track 6 days this week, which is good. Got some form of workout in every single day except for Tuesday, which I got home very late from Perth and was back at work the next morning. So I sort of said to myself, look, I need to give my body a rest sometime. So I had that night off, but every other day I was out working, did a lot more running. I've had a lot more running integrated recently, which is good.
Yeah.
Obviously got my 2XU run next week, so that'll be good. Sunday, while you're too busy living it up at Spilt Mill.
Yeah, another show, few live performances to review. So
who's going there? Do you know?
I've got no idea, to be honest, of who's performing. But Posty, I'm excited to see him. A lot of other acts that I don't really listen to, but I know a few songs and we'll work it out through the week who I'm gonna go and try check out. But excited for Post. Unfortunately, I will have to sacrifice
someone.
Dom Dollar. But I can
live with that.
Yeah.
Nothing against Dom Dollar, but
I'm hoping Posty can do a few of his newer songs as well. I know at a festival they tend to go towards their OG type mainstream songs, but hopefully he's got some really good songs on the new album. So hopefully he does a few, and but they're long sets, so he might end up
getting a few of them out.
So should be good.
Perfect. What about your song of the week, my friend?
My song of the week wasn't a lot. I don't know if I really spoke on this last episode, but for me, it was off the 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne collab album that came out a couple Fridays ago. But Oprah and Gale with Benny the Butcher, who's one of my favourite artists at the moment. That song is a fantastic song, probably the most I've listened in the last week or so. So yeah, Oprah and Gale, I don't know if you would have heard that one.
No, I haven't actually. So
one to check out, especially in the gym or on your run. It's a good little pump up song, but really 3 good verses from 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne and Benny across the song. So what hip hop is about.
Yes, that's what we want. And just some great artists going at it on a good beat.
And it's a really good album as well, that one. 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne collab. So yeah, check it out. What about you?
For me, I'll be a bit more mainstream. I'm gonna say Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay. Just because the memory of I guess the theatrics and stuff that they had at the concert made the song a bit more I always liked the song, but it just made it a bit more special, which was good. Obviously we don't just always do new songs for Song of the Week. We like to mix it up a bit.
Well, I mean, if no good new songs really come out, which it was pretty bland, I don't really think I added any new songs from the latest Friday. There wasn't really much
No.
came out. The previous couple of weeks, there was a lot that had come out in terms of who I listened to. So
Yeah.
this latest drop was a bit of a...
You get to the part of the year where a lot of people stop dropping because everyone's just listening to their Christmas songs. So it's either Christmas albums dropping or, Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Well, I don't know if you've seen the news, but Eminem is coming to Fortnite.
I did say that.
I thought he was dropping an album. It turned out it's just his Fortnite. He's doing the Fortnite end of season concert, which is this weekend. I don't know if I'll be able to play it. When it happens. But yeah, really cool. He's got some skins going on there as well.
So Luke's going to be dropping his Eminem. So if you see an Eminem skin, you could
Just
be running into Luke on Fortnite.
Just when I've stopped playing it, they reel me back in. So.
Have they? Because they had the OG map. Is that gone now?
Kind of. They're all bringing back other stuff, and it's not what it. For a few days there, it was genuinely like the OG. Now it's kind of back to what it was a bit, but it's still good to jump on it. Are you playing it a bit? Or?
I played it a little bit once it came back, but I haven't really been massive. I've been on a 2K grind a lot recently, actually.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
I might look into getting it because I finished the last couple of weeks, finished Spider-Man and Assassin's Creed Mirage. So
that was obviously Spider-Man. I'm gonna say I haven't played it personally. I've played all the other ones. I haven't got the round to getting the new one yet.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna assume that was really good.
Yeah. Well, 100% of it. So
yeah.
No, really good. If you're a fan of that series, you'll love it. It's the best of both games, I guess. Brought together, and all the upgrades that come with it, and being a PS5 exclusive. Really utilising, I guess, the hardware of the PS5.
It gives them that sort of. Oh Jesus! Sorry.
Continue.
I was just going to ask about Assassin's Creed Mirage as well, because everyone knows that Spider-Man's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
I feel like Assassin's Creed was really big back in the day. Not that it's not big these days, but I think the hype's probably down a little bit on it.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking about the new game?
No, it was good. From the weakness for me was just the story, which probably doesn't give it great, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't make you want to.
But I wasn't really worried about the story. It was more the gameplay, and I guess it going back to its roots of the first couple, where you're actually an assassin and your stealth and the missions that come with that. So
dropping off the roof and landing the haystacks, do you still do that?
And actually having your your targets that you plan to, and it gave, I guess, when you did have your assassinations, you'd be infiltrating this big place and there's guards everywhere, and it kind of, what I really liked about it was most of the time it would give you, it's up to you how you want to do it. You can go in there fighting everyone, or you can sneak in, or you can use that as a way in, or that as a way in, or so it gave you a lot of options to play it the way you wanted to play it. But it was a really good, I guess, comeback for the series based off the last few being a very much open world, 100-hour investment into it, which I kind of...
You don't have, when you're working full time and everything like that, you just don't have the time to sit down and do it these days.
25 hour bang story, few side stuff as well, but pretty much just the story. Finished that, and that was good. If you're an Assassin's Creed fan, especially the first few games, you're gonna really enjoy this one. So.
Perfect. No, because I always know back in the day too, when I used to play the Call of Duties and stuff, and Assassin's Creed, I love the stealth, the campaign I'm talking about online here. I used to love the stealth missions, trying to get your way past people. There's just something special about it.
It's assassination from behind, hidden blade. But did you get the new COD?
No, I didn't, to be honest.
And that's another franchise that's gone down the gurgler a bit.
I can't lie, I'm not, a lot of people like to talk about how good they are at COD. I definitely cannot say I'm one of them.
No, neither. So I guess with Assassin's Creed, they're in a position where they're not, I guess, in the mainstream of gaming anymore. But I feel like they've got their core fans that will always keep coming back.
Yeah.
If they can just make quality, I guess, Assassin's Creed games in the future, they'll stick around a bit still. But try and steer away from a 100-hour open world.
that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Because that's where I was like, oh, get over this now.
Well,
just pointless missions for no reason, and a lot of walking and running around. And, so I enjoyed this one. Yeah.
You excited for GTA 6?
Yeah. If they ever release the trailer, I thought it was supposed to already be out, but
No, apparently next month.
I thought it was this month.
Nah.
I thought they said next week from when they did it.
No, December.
Okay. No.
Is that definitely one you're going to call in sick on work the day it drops?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I remember when GTA 5 came out. That was huge.
Yeah.
It used to be like massive.
I'm excited to see it because that's the thing. Like GTA 5 came out over 10 years ago now, and it's still so playable.
Yeah, I want to play the story again because it's been a while.
Yeah. It's one you can always relive.
Yeah, it is a good story as well. So, I'm excited for it. I'm struggling here.
Nah, perfect. Well, I was going to say, it's about all we have time for today anyway.
What about show of the week?
Show of the week.
I wanted to shout out Gen V. So if you watch The Boys,
I haven't watched The Boys.
No. If you've watched The Boys, I love The Boys, but I was a bit skeptical on Gen V. But I got up to date with Invincible, which was my show of the week last episode.
Is it actually Gen V or is it Gen 5? Is it a Roman numeral?
Could be. I don't know. I just see Gen V. So I think it's Gen V because it's V is the drug, or I guess what they get to get their superpowers.
Okay.
Or whatever it's called. But no, I was a bit skeptical on the series when it got announced in the trailers. I was like, they're just kind of using The Boys to create another show. Marvel it a bit, unnecessary, but I think I've got 2 episodes left, and it's really good. So that's my show of the week recommendation.
Awesome. Look, I've just been watching Criminal Minds. I can't lie. There's so much of it, and it's like that TV that you see it early, you know what's going to happen, but you just want to sit there and watch it anyway.
You need to get off that. We need something new.
Need something new? We don't like Criminal Minds?
Nah.
Well, I would also, there's also the new Squid Game that came out.
Did it?
Yeah, but it's not like, I think it's actual like people doing Squid Game. I haven't seen it. So definitely another one.
Yeah, no, I won't be watching.
No? Alright, well, now that you've got show of the week, I think we're done for today, unfortunately. Obviously. Unfortunately. We just love you all so much, our little fans, so thank you for watching. Have a good morning, day, night, evening, whenever you're watching this, and we'll see you on the next episode.